Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. We have a message from Adam Crafts asking about using the isolator on the SP404 Mark II and how it compares to the high, mid, low on a mixer. And I've got something playing here. So if I play this, if you haven't messed with a mixer before, I can just cut the highs pretty quickly on the TX6. Cut mid, cut lows. Now, a thing you should note is this hasn't done a complete cut, and not all mixers will do a complete audio chain cut. It's going to depend on where they cross over for each range and what they do maybe let slide through and they don't. If you're doing like a DJ mixer kind of thing, you might not care. But I mean, obviously, you can just, if you need to fully cut the sound, you can always just drop the volume. But it allows you to get some separation and do a little bit of quick sculpting of the sound without having to get into a whole lot of work here. Now, this track is going from here into the SP404 Mark II into the TX6. We're going to turn Isolator on. We currently got this about it. Yeah, we got everything at 0. So it's not cutting anything out or adjusting up or down any of the audio. So that's what it sounds like with a full cut. And you might be able to hear a slight difference. Do the mid. Now you might be able to really hear the difference. And with this off, you should fully hear the difference. The SP404 Mark II is not letting any audio through, so it probably has some very steep filters between the high, mid, and low that the TX6 just doesn't have for its scoops when you're doing this kind of high, mid, and low transitions. Whether you like that or not is going to depend on what you're doing. And not all mixers behave this way. They all are subtly different. So, you know, do some research and look into it. But if you're looking for like nothing playing, Isolator absolutely gets you there. Now, a couple notes. It is pretty hard to get this exactly at 0.0. For the most part, you're not going to tell, like if you have like a small 0.12 dB bump, it's pretty hard to tell the difference, but it can be there. Beyond that, all of the inputs share the exact same bus, so you're not going to be able to, like here I've got 6 tracks that I can do sound sculpting individually. I don't have that luxury on the SP404 Mark II. If you've got the isolator in the input bus, bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, bus 4, it's by and large like just shared. Like it's going to use the exact same, effect settings across them. So, and you also can't do, so basically what I'm saying is you can't do an isolator for this input and then an isolator for this input and then an isolator for that input. They're all going through the exact same input bus. You can, however, kind of fudge this a little bit. If you really need the isolator on your inputs, you can at least have some, the pads can be routed differently if you know how to go do that. I've talked about this before, but think about, the more important part is all of your inputs are going through the same bus. You can have USB skip it and go straight to the mixer output, but then it's not going to get any sculpting at all. You'll have to do that in your USB device. And if you do your pads separately, if you use Isolator for your inputs, you can use something like the super filter. You can at least get a high pass, band pass, low pass filter. Or on the second page here, you've got the equalizer, which you could go in and kind of tune and kind of scoop some stuff out as well. So it really just depends on what you're looking to do. But you can even see here, right? Like it goes down to -15, but we don't completely kill the sound. So the equalizer's sounding more like what the TX6 is doing. On the flip side though, here we can at least on the second page adjust where the crossover points are. So you can use the isolator on one track or one set of inputs, and you can use the equalizer on either a different track, either on your inputs, and then use the isolator on your pads or whatever. But anyway, I hope this answers your question. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.